All right, 2019 Expedition, 3.5 liter. It's got 4,000 miles on it. Has already had the transmission replaced. Has already had the time and chain chatter issue resolved. Luckily, we got the 100,000 mile warranty for this thing, and we only had a $100 deductible. But now we have a coolant leak in one of the heater core hoses. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. It's overheated once on the wife. I've put some fluid in it a couple times. Took it to the dealership because the rear AC, the heat wasn't coming on in the mornings, thinking that there was a problem with that. Come to find out it was a hose leak. They wanted $2,600 to change out 2 hoses. I bought the hoses on Rock Auto for 60 something dollars a piece. Took a couple days to get here, and now we're gonna install. So my plan is, so here's the 2 heater core hoses. There's 2 Ys. There's 1 and 2. They're zip tied together. It's kind of 1 unit but 2 hoses. 6 total connections because each hose has a Y. Then it goes to the heater core for the 2 heater cores. My plan is to get to it. I'm going to remove the battery housing so that I can get my fat arms down in there. If I have to take this off, then I'll disconnect all of this, remove whatever module that is, get it out of the way. This comes off pretty easily, just a couple of bolts. I'm going to take this air intake hose out of the way just so I can get down in there and see better and get to it better. It's got these quick connect connections. I don't know if you can really see them. I'll show you on the hose in a minute. But looked up some stuff, and it looks like the best way to disconnect those, because the new hoses come with those connections, the best way is to just cut the plastic ring, cut a couple slots in it, and it'll pop right off. So that's my plan. I'm not going to be able to video the whole thing, but I'm going to see how long it takes me, because $2,600, they're going to charge me $600 for 2 hoses, $300 a piece, and then quite a bit in labor. So we're going to see what it needs. Here we go. All right, so I got the battery compartment out. I think I am going to take this module off, but I'm really just taking this video so I know how everything goes back together. So getting closer to the Y hoses. There's both of them there. You got connections into the firewall back there, and then connections into some tubes that stick up back down in there. And then each one of them have a supply line that connects to a hose. One of them's right down here, and I'm not sure where the other one is yet, so we're getting there. Oh, it's right here. So it's a hose clamp, goes into that right there. Shouldn't be too difficult once I get this stuff out of my way so I can get to it. All right, about 30 minutes in, good progress. I didn't take this whole module loose. I just took all the connections loose. I got it hung up with a bungee, a big ball of crap right here sitting to the side. So hose number 1 is the outer one of the 2. I'm assuming that's the front heater core because it directly hooks into the firewall there, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got this hose clamp off. I'm about to pull this off. It's sitting on top of the 2 as they run by. So the first one is this one. It connects here, and then it connects there. So I'm gonna take that loose first. All right, so I took the upper radiator hose off to get to the underside of it. That's where one of the hoses connects. The back hose connects right here with these clips. Saw an easy way to take it loose is to just cut these 2 openings here, and it pops off because the new hoses come with new clips. Let me grab those. So the new hoses come with these clips, the white clips and everything. So I'm gonna do what that said. Cut those little tabs off. I'm gonna try to take them off by hand first, but I'm gonna cut them. I ain't gonna mess with it too long. So the new clips actually look like it has some type of improved mechanism where it's actually on the outside. So if you had to take it off, all you had to do would be to spread this clip to take it off. The old clip has like an internal locking thing where it's like a quick connect where you got to push it in pull those down and pop it off. I guess that's the biggest complaint about changing these out. So I've seen some videos where these things go out 30,000 miles. They start leaking at these connection points. They're weak, and this isn't very good plastic that they use. So hopefully the replacement parts are different. We'll see. This is a Motorcraft replacement part. So all right, so got the first one out. Took me a minute. I didn't want to break anything. So that's what the old hose looked like. Looks like it's got the clip on it. I did cut these tabs here on each side, but I had to wind up sticking a screwdriver underneath here and prying up on both sides, and I broke the other side. So it's a good thing it comes with new clips that are different, because these are a pain in the butt and not very easy to get off. So all right, here's the old hoses. I cut the ends at the firewall so that I could they're not in the way, and I can spin these and get to those little connections back there. This is gonna be fun. All right, it's going a little faster. You just gotta cut that tab, stick a screwdriver in behind the little clip there, pry it out, and at least get one side off and it'll pop out. So there's the boneyard. And then pull these little clips off, because the new hoses have new clips. Pull your old clip off. Got 2 more to go. Well, I thought that one was going to be the hardest one, but I just stuck a screwdriver in that area, broke that tab off, and then stuck a screwdriver behind that clip, broke it, and it came right off. There's your 4 connections, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back there, you got 1 connection down right there, and then you got your the 1 connection that requires just a regular hose clamp right there. You got to retain your old hose clamp. I already put it on. I'm about to put this all back together. Got the new hoses already run. I made sure to put the one on top that goes on top. All right, so those pushed on easy. I'm gonna push this one on so you see it. Just click on. So that one goes there. I'll push it down. Click. This one goes there. Click. Give them a tug, make sure they're good. I just got to zip tie all this crap back together so it's not pushing on the motor, rubbing or anything, and then button everything up. All right, so we got it all buttoned back up. I've filled that up to the min-max line, but I'm sure it's gonna suck some down in the air pockets as soon as I start it up. So we're gonna fire it up and get it hot and fill up with antifreeze and make sure it ain't leaking. Well, that's it. Got it up to temperature, topped it off, good to go.